You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna start this thing and edit if I have to. Probably gonna have to because I tend to fumble over my words or say random shit quite often that doesn't make sense. Pluralize when I shouldn't pluralize, or say words like pluralize when I don't mean words like pluralize. But anyways, so I don't know. I'm just here to talk to you, motherfuckers. I prompted a couple questions from you guys on here. I didn't know. I looked at them. I only saw there's only like fucking 7 questions. But hey, let's play. Maybe I'll write in a couple of my own questions just because I feel like I gotta tell people stuff about myself that I've never told nobody else. But anyways, so let's see. All right, let's start with what order do I want to go in? Who asked me first? Yeah, let's do that. Who asked first? All right, post. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a 4, 5, 6. That's it. All right. So let's start with I don't know. Will Sammy Sosa ever be black again? What are you trying to say, man? Like, what the fuck? Just because his skin is getting progressively lighter that he can't identify as a fucking black man anymore? That's fucked up, dude. Max Fisher 719. How could you ask such a racially insensitive question about one of the greatest baseball players of all time? But anyways, no, to answer your question, no. He's white as a fucking... This is why I have to edit shit. He's white as the new t-shirts I buy. And you know, the ones that come in a pack of 5 or 6, you know, the white t-shirts. Yeah, he's about as white as those t-shirts. All right. Next question. That was a bomb. Would you rather have a crusty in your eye or a pimple in your nose? Forever. That's tough. Matter of fact, now that you say that, I kind of make sure I don't have any crusties. That depends a little bit. I don't know. Can I, like, keep plucking the crusty out and it just continuously, regenerates? Or is it just, like, stuck there forever like a sty? You know, I knew, growing up in middle school, I knew this chick, she had a sty, I guess it was called, and it was, like, right fucking here on her eyeball. Like, on her eyelid, I mean. And it was, like, it looked like a wart, but it wasn't a wart. It was just, like, this big lump. And, fuck, I don't know what I would have done if I had that shit. So is it permanent, or is it just something you can keep flicking out and then it just, like, immediately regenerates, kind of like the Santa Claus, you know, after he shaves his fucking beard and all that shit, and it just immediately just comes right back. So, let's see. Or a pimple in your nose forever? I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever really had a pimple in my nose. That does sound quite annoying, but at least nobody could see it. At least you wouldn't be that dude that has fucking eternal crusties in your eyes every time you walked up to talk to somebody. Like, oh god, here comes old fucking crusty eye over here. At least if you have a pimple inside your nose, it would just be like a personal problem, kind of like my fucking teeth, you know, but nobody could really see it. It would just be like a mental torment, but at least, you know, it wouldn't affect your jobs or friendships and relationships, hopefully, unless you just turn into an incredibly grumpy motherfucker because of it. So I guess I'd rather have a pimple inside my nose forever because of the fact that, you know, it's not exposed. You know, sorry. All right, next question. Who's your favorite O&A character? Character. What are you implying that these people, it's all an act? He's living his act. He needed the money. No. My favorite O&A character, if you're referring to out of the 3, Opie, Anthony, and Jim, to be honest, I feel like me personally, even before I listened to the show, I've had like a lot of the ways I looked at the world and all this shit. And since I've discovered the show, maybe not even a year ago, it's probably been a year ago by now. But ever since I've been listening, I relate most to what Anthony says and how Jimmy feels about sexual ambivalence and sexuality and stuff like that. But a lot of things Anthony, rants on about, like traffic and dickheads that don't know how to fucking drive and just menaces to society and stuff like that. I feel like it resonates a lot with me. But I'm only 30 fucking 4 years old. What's Anthony, 60 now? Opie, I don't know. When I first started like listening and looking at the comments, I would be like, why is Opie getting all the hate? Why does he get all this hate? Yada yada yada. But then you find some like really, really good bits, like when they bomb and flub and shit like that, and then all of a sudden it's just like hammer, 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 button, 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 and you're like, oh my god, how many car crashes in a row is funny? There's a couple times when Opie's been decent, but if I had to say my favorite character is probably Anthony. I still follow him on Compound Media, Compound Censored, or whatever. But Jimmy, I fucking love Jimmy's comedy. Anytime Jimmy just gets silly and says some fucking anything, it just fucking gets me rolling and laughing. It's just fucking, ugh. I feel like, yeah. I got a lot of common with Jimmy, minus the Monster Rain type shit, but I have fucked a tranny before, but anyways. All right. Do you listen to O&A while working out? You have a few times? No, personally, I feel like O&A would just keep me distracted. I do listen to Opie and Anthony while working at my warehouse job because it does keep me distracted. And, you can find good clips that last about an hour or so and stuff like that. So, by the time, if you press like a whole show and listen to the whole show, by the time it's over, it's almost time. It's almost quitting time, time to go home. So I do like that. But no, not while working out, like at the gym. I listen to shit like pop sometimes. Not like, I don't know, it's like hip hop and workout music is the station on Pandora. But depending on what mood I'm in, sometimes I will switch over to rock. And if I want to hear a specific song or something, I'll just go up to YouTube and look that up myself. If I just feel like hearing some random shit that you're obviously not going to get on Pandora. Because the best way to not get any song that you want to listen to is just search for it on Pandora and create the station. And you're guaranteed to never hear that fucking song on that station. But anyways, I digress. No, I normally listen to, music, which it does get numb after a while. That's why I had to switch it up, and that's honestly why I go to pop and all that shit sometimes, because, like, some rock songs, yeah, 1, nothing wrong with me, 2, nothing wrong with me, 3, nothing's wrong with me, 4, something's got to give, ah! Sometimes that just doesn't do it for you. So when you get the buzz, 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 I like fucking Daft Punk. I like listening to them a lot too sometimes. All right, let's see. Next question. Oh, let me at least shout out who asked me that. Those two questions were by WaddleChalk8289. And the fucking crusty question, that's at Brandon Moore 7506. Both greatly appreciated questions. All right, so next question here from Doc Willis 8318. I really like the whole Rando's Welcome theme of this channel, and also the fact he posts a lot of O&A clips. Of course, that's the foundation, I used to listen to them all the time back in the 2000s. I guess if I had to ask a question, it would be, why did you start this channel? Man, sometimes I feel like I'm jealous of everybody who listened to O&A back when they were live and on the radio. Like, honestly, I just discovered O&A a year ago. So I've been able to just listen to clips and clips and clips and clips and clips, and it's always new to me. Because what do they have, fucking 15 years of material? I'm sure you guys are probably jealous of me because I can continue to find stuff that I've never heard before. But man, how much fun would it have been to have been a part of that. So I guess, why did I start this channel? I really, really want to do something like that. I just want to sit with a couple friends, interview random people, and just bullshit, make fun of stuff, and have a show like that. that's what I really wanted to do. So I kind of felt like posting Opie and Anthony clips would at least, draw in the kind of viewership that would appreciate that kind of thing once I actually do put it together. You know, that was kind of the preface of it. I don't know. I also like to post my basketball videos just for myself because I like it. It's entertaining. I like watching it. That's one of my passions is basketball. So that's one thing I guess I have in common with Opie is I really like to play basketball. I'm fucking pasty white. And he's probably like 6 foot or something. I'm only like 5'10", 5'11". But yeah, so that's one day I hope to hopefully carry you fans over with me to whenever I get my podcast going or any kind of thing where people actually care to hear what I have to say or whatever, make jokes and shit. I'm not very good at fucking committing to anything. I have all these ideas, but I'm always like, should I do this? Should I do that? And then I waste my fucking time doing nothing and then fucking shit. Sam Roberts would be a little dickbag. I wish I had someone like him to be like, well, you're always talking about it. Why don't you just do it? Like when E-Rock had his like 7 podcasts he wanted to do, but didn't commit to any of it. And Sam just like, look, man, it's one thing if you want to try 7 podcasts, well whatever, but you just got to at least start one. Like, start doing it. Blah, 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 blah. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here, even though if, I'll maybe only get like fucking 10, 12 views a video. Whatever. Excellent question, Doc Willis 8318 from one day ago. All right, let's go to Lavastar. If you were a Roman gladiator, which weapon would you use? That's an interesting question. Am I fighting other humans? Am I fighting animals? Am I fighting a pit of snakes? Is it like BattleBots where you're fighting humans, animals, other competitors, and there's also like swinging fucking hammers and blades and shit? Given the fact that I have no combat experience whatsoever, other than probably hand-to-hand combat, like I don't know how to operate a gun, I couldn't draw a bow or shoot anything. I probably could, but I wouldn't rely on that in a life or death situation. If I had to choose any weapons, I'd probably choose like dual-wielded, like short swords, because I've never wielded a sword either, but I'm pretty quick and maneuverable and athletic that somebody with a bigger weapon, I'd be able to get in and out and then like swoop around him and like stab him a couple times and like, obviously not like that, but just showing you how quick I am with like a single-handed weapon. Yeah, I'd rather have like dual-wielded fucking short swords or some shit like that, man. Obviously a little bit of armor because, I don't want to get fucking sliced up. But that's if I'm fighting like one-on-one against a dude with like a sword or a fucking battle axe or some shit. He'd probably have bigger armor too, but I'd swipe under and like just get up under there. Blah! He'd be like, swick! And I'd be like, whoop! Cut his throat. But shit, if I'm fighting animals, dude, I don't know, like lions and shit? Fuck. I would definitely want a fucking shield. That's for damn sure. Honestly, I'd probably still want the same weapon, except instead of 2 dual-wielded short swords, I'd rather have like, a fucking shield and a short sword. That way when the motherfucking lion lunges at you, you can at least like cover yourself up and like stab its underbelly or something like that. Fuck. I don't know. What else Roman gladiators fight? But other than people, I don't know. Multiple people? If I'm fighting multiple people at the same time, I'd rather have like a fucking spear. Maybe a spear, because then I could like fucking keep people at a distance. Sorry, I need to put that down and get too animated with this shit. But so I could like keep people at a distance and then like back away and at least keep them in front of me and take them out one by one and like, not let them surround me. That's really, I don't know. That's what I would like. But I would love to have like badass short sword that I like forged myself. Forged myself. But hey, am I like a paid Roman gladiator that, you know, or am I one of the motherfucking slaves that are out there just fighting, you know, for entertainment purposes? Alright. Well, that was a good question. Lava Star. Alright, I only got one more question because apparently nobody gives a shit. Alright, let's see. This doesn't look like a question, it looks more like a request. From Far Canal 9483. Love the channel. Can you please try and find the racist Happy Days bit? Was up on here somewhere for a while, then then disappeared. Okay, I could explain that because motherfucking my channel, I had the same exact channel a few months ago with other O&A clips, you know, trying to build up, get enough fucking followers so I can at least have people know who I am at all. And then I made the mistake of, you can Google it, folks. You know what? Google it, folks. Google it, folks. If you look up, if you go on to Google and you look up Mr. Hand's horse and you look at the video, you'll see that'll obviously get you fucking banned for posting it on YouTube. So that was a little bit of a lack of foresight on my part, but, you know, goddamn it, suicide murder pills, the goddamn government fucking not let me post motherfucking horse rape videos on YouTube. It's a violation of my freedom of speech. But I digress. So yeah, all right, let me continue the question. It wasn't even the whole question. Then disappeared. I think the bit goes for about 1.5 hours. The last time it was up, was also had the visuals to go along with it. Keep up the good work. All right, yeah, so that wasn't even a question. That was just praise. But anyways, all right, well, I guess that's all I got here for this edition of Ask Me Anything, since I only got like fucking 6-7 questions. But yeah, man, all right, my food just arrived. I just ordered some fucking tacos. And yeah, I'm about to eat. I got a White Claw here, dude. I'm trying to fucking get the best figure I can so I can win $5,000 in this stupid fucking competition, because obviously I can't make money. Like, I'm working 2 jobs, bro, and paying too much in rent. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm not asking you for money, but I'm just spending. But anyways, my tacos are here, so I'll talk to you in a few minutes, randos.